Alexa, what time is it?
Good morning, Wendy. It's 7:21 a.m.
Alexa, what's today's date?
It's Thursday, August 15th.
Alexa, what is the quote for today?
Here is your quote for August 15th. From Mahatma Gandhi: "When I despair, I remember that all through history the way of truth and love have always won. There have been tyrants and murderers, and for a time, they can seem invincible, but in the end, they always fall. Think of it always."
All right. Vacation's over. Back to the grind, guys. I'm a little tired today. Part of me was like, I ain't gonna work out. I just want to sleep. I want to call off work today. Swear. Thought that. Oh, but I'm like, nah, let's get to it. So 5-minute warm up. Then we're jumping in day 6 of the Ironborn. Day 6, it's only 3 exercises, upper body. I'll show you when we get to that point.
Picture this. You're sitting at home alone watching YouTube videos, wondering why you can't find the motivation to do the things you need or want to.
On my channel. So I'll link a few suggestions in the description below. This is a no risk and no jumping routine. So we'll be doing standing movements, dynamic.
This is not Maddie with Mad Fit. Even though her videos look like hers, it's not.
And let's get to it.
I thought it was her at first. It's Fit by Mick.
Alright, we've got 10 moves for 30 seconds each. Step those feet parallel and hip width. Circle the arms up and back, then squat, reaching forward. Here we go. Good. Knees tracking over those toes, making sure the weight is back. Okay, bend, then cross and reach. Inhale, exhale. Warming up through those core muscles and twisting through that torso. Knee circles, arms out in a T, circle that knee up and over, warming up those hips. Alright, arm swings, swing them back, then cross in front.
I'm still sore from the upper body workout I did the other day. So this is a little painful. Remember, I was at the gym at the hotel and they didn't have weights less than 10 pounds, so I was using on 10 pounds.
Arms out in a T, feet are stepped nice and wide. We're going to reach for the ankle, come back up. Good, and we're stretching dynamically through those hamstrings and the back of the legs.
I reach for the outer side of my foot and touch the ground. Gives me a deeper stretch. I'm happy I chose the workout, a warm-up that was
Head rolls, drop the chin,
low impact.
tilt it to one side, drop, and tilt. Good, warming up through the neck. Alright, step those feet wide, turn the toes out 45 degrees from the hips. wide second squat, and side bend. Inhale down, exhale reach. Guys, sink those hips, shoulders over the hips here in our wide second squat. Alternating lunges. Step one foot back. You want to tilt those hips under, press this hip forward so you feel it in those hip flexors. Bum kick, reach and pull. Forward, back. And for our last two moves, we're going to get that heart rate up and move our body a little bit faster. Reach and pull, high knees. Good, pull up tall, 10 seconds left. Really embrace that core. And 3, and 2, and 1. Awesome job, you guys. You made it through the warm-up. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos and workouts on my channel.
All right, so I know last time I was in the house, I had on that interview on the Jay Shetty podcast with John Legend. I don't want to continue that one right now. I seen this one. It's food is killing your financial future. That's the first thing. And it says, former FDA worker warns about everyday foods that's making us, I guess sick. So we're going to listen to this. But before we do, let me show you what we're going to be getting into today. Currently it is 7:28. Mind you, 3 different workouts. Bicep curls, 10-8-8-6. Bent over rows, 8-8-6-6. And then farmer's walk, 14-12-10-10. This is Aaron Bourne, day 6. So y'all can see. So we're starting off with the bicep curls. 10. I'm gonna do 8 or 10 pound weights. I think it's time for me to move up. Once it starts feeling too much, and I'll drop down to 8. So again, 10 bicep curls.
Ever heard of Dr. Living Good? At first, I was skeptical. He kept popping up on my feed talking about how our healthcare system...
God has for you. Because every apparatus through which I have this human experience is clogged up, is tainted, and full of toxins.
Literally, they're saying black
I got
men
my video on.
are dying
Yeah, put some shorts
not
on.
because of nothing crazy, it's because we didn't take care of our guts.
Yeah. Probably not every morning, but at least every other morning. And they're also really good for high blood pressure as well, just the leaves by themselves.
10.
Respectfully, I can call Dr. Bobby.
So I just think we gotta get back to so many different things, but especially changing how we think around health and healing, changing how we eat, changing how we live, changing how we respect and love each other. So the greatest form of wealth that we can give our children is first making sure before we have children that we get.
Welcome back to the show.
You alright, Ava?
Anthony O'Neal here at the table, and today
Yeah.
we have a special guest.
Mommy's gonna give you some cough
He's
medicine once I'm
back.
done working out.
Last year, he kind of shifted my whole appetite for like 24 hours. I mean, he said, "Hey, salmon, you can't eat salmon." That video went viral. I mean, I think it hit like 10 million views. And I asked my brother to come back because there's so many things that's going on. And the reason why I asked him to come back is because I was reading this article, and this article kind of scared me. And the reason why it scared me is because, I'm turning 40 here in the next couple of weeks. And as I'm getting older, I am maturing, I am evolving as a man, and I'm really even taking my health even better, because this article said, you guys, that the average person above 50 years old is going to need about $350,000 just for medical expenses. Not for anything else. Just for our health, we are going to need $350,000 to keep us living longer. When I went deeper into the study, it was talking about men, because I am a man, it was talking about man gut is one of the main issues with men. When I looked at that article and I went in the mirror and I just relaxed, I saw this gut and I said respectfully, oh, hell no. I need to call Dr. Bobby.
14 farmers walk.
And y'all, I'm about to, as a matter of fact, let's bring them up right now. Because, Bobby, remember when I text you? I
With
said,
15-pound weights, that's my
need
heaviest one I have.
The thing.
The detox.
The detox.
These are 15.
That's why. Because I read that article and I was like, oh, hell no, I'm not dying. Because like literally they're saying black men are dying not because of nothing crazy, it's because we didn't take care of our guts.
Yeah.
We were eating the wrong things. We weren't cleaning out our stuff. And I was like, okay, wait a minute. I text you, said, bro, I need your plans.
Yeah.
Bro, I did that thing and I dropped. Now, respectfully, I hate you. Your cleans, it is nasty.
Okay.
But it works.
Tastes like results.
Bro, there you go. It tastes like results. But that first 2-3 days, oh, it was rough.
Yeah. The thing is, and I say this
8
all the
tries
time.
or 8 of these.
Your health and your death begins in your gut. Because if you start to think about some of the top killers of people,
Yeah.
like the top, leading causes of death, cardiovascular disease,
Yeah.
gut.
Yep.
When you think about diabetes,
Yep.
gut.
Yep.
When you think about, in our community, colorectal cancer, which we get it at 40%
Yep.
higher risk,
Yep.
and we're 3 times more likely to die from it.
Yeah.
So when you start to think about it, especially for our community, it's the gut.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when I'm talking to people, they want to talk about the foot. They want to talk about what's going on in their brain, when it's brain fog,
Yeah.
maybe it's headaches, whatever it may be. The unfortunate thing is it always ends and begins in the gut. And so you really do have to take care of your gut, because when you start to think about the African American diet,
Yeah, man.
it is a prescription for gut dysbiosis, which is, the opposite of having a healthy gut.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, what are some practical things? Because, for those of y'all who don't know, this is what Dr. Bobby does. What exactly are you again? You're not a vegan. You are a...
I wouldn't, see, my thing is that, so that I always have to give a little expanded definition is, I don't like to call myself a vegan, because at the end of the day, veganism is really about the protection of animal and abstaining from animal-based products.
Yeah.
It doesn't put enough emphasis on the importance of eating healthy things.
Come on.
So as a result of that, you've seen all of these vegan products being created.
Yeah.
All type of fake meat and cheese and
Yeah.
ice cream. And so people have geared and pushed towards that direction,
Right.
to find the replacements. But that's a transition. You got to go to real food. And so I eat real food that's plant-based.
Okay.
And so I stay away from processed foods. I don't eat any animal products. It's been that way now for about 13 years.
Wow.
And so I don't really have a label for myself.
So give me an example of that, bro, because when you was at the house, last time, where you literally ate the salad like it was some French fries.
Yeah.
You was just chewing that thing. I'm like, this
Well-
dude is eating salad with his hands.
Yeah.
No dressing on it, nothing on it.
Yeah.
Just straight hand food.
Yeah. See, my again, my taste buds are different.
Yeah.
See, most people's taste buds are immature.
Yeah.
So they don't use the taste bud for bitterness. They don't use the taste buds for other things that are triggering the body to release digestive enzymes,
Yeah.
that are triggering the body to say, hey, there's nutrients coming to the body.
Mm-hmm.
Most people are more familiar with salty, crunchy, sugary, creamy.
That's me.
You see what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie.
So I can eat real food and it doesn't have to be doubled up.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? When you eat food that isn't, like for instance, if you eat a Pop-Tart, if you take away the sugar, it tastes like cardboard. You see what I'm saying?
Nice.
So you have to double it up with a whole bunch of sugar, a whole bunch of oils, things of that nature. And so, you know, my diet consists of, like, I'll give you, for instance, I don't start the day off eating that much.
Right.
So I don't eat that much. I drink a lot of water. So I'm basically cleansing my body by drinking a lot of water to start off my day.
Okay.
And then the first things I'm eating,
When you say drink a lot of water, like for an example, what would you say, like a cup or two?
I would say like eat somewhere between a half a liter and a liter
Are you serious? In the morning?
in the morning. Like, just think about it. Like if you have like a dam
Uh-huh.
where they create these hydroelectric plants
Yeah.
that create energy for an entire city,
Facts.
it's based on water. So if I drop a toaster in a bathtub that's plugged up, that's electrocution because water conducts electricity. So the first thing you want to do is cleanse and electrify your body, and that's what water can do for you. I mean, we're 70% water, so the first thing I'm gonna do is make sure I wash my body up.
Okay. All right.
Because while I've been sleeping at night, my body's been repairing.
Okay.
And what's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Pee.
Use the bathroom.
Use the bathroom because your body's been getting rid of the waste.
Yes.
And so you want to put water in your body to help that process.
Yes.
So that's the first thing I do.
Okay.
Now, if I go do a workout, when I come back, I'm gonna have some form of plant-based protein.
Okay.
For me, that could be a number of things. That could be some nuts,
Okay.
like walnuts.
Yeah.
That could be a smoothie with some hemp seed in it. It could be a number of things. The way I do it, the reason why I do it that way is because if I want to grow muscle, the first thing I want to feed my body, especially after a fasted workout, is protein.
Yes, sir.
So it really depends, but on most days, I'm actually having fruit in the morning.
Fruit
Mhm.
when you're not working out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that'll be the first thing I eat, because usually I don't eat until like 12 or 1 o'clock.
And you follow the sun.
Yeah, so I eat based on the circadian rhythm, meaning like, all right, so the first thing the body is doing when it wakes up, if we just talked about it, is elimination.
Right.
So we're in the elimination phase.
Okay.
All right, and then the sun just came up.
Yeah.
All right, so I wanna go in the flow of the body. I wanna help it eliminate more.
10
Get
farmer's
rid of
walks.
the waste.
Yes, sir.
And then I want to expose myself to the sun because if you get sun between 8 and 9:30 in the morning, or in the morning when the sun rises, the good thing is it triggers the body in its circadian rhythm to release melatonin 12 hours later, which will help you go to sleep better. Make sense? So at the peak of the sun, noon, 1,
Yeah.
that's when I want to eat.
Got it.
So again, eating with the sun. At the peak, that's when I eat because I'm in circadian rhythm with the sun, because our bodies are locked in
Yeah.
for how the sun moves throughout the day.
True.
Now my body's gonna digest that easier. That's why lunch is the meal that digests the easiest.
Yes.
And then toward the end of the day, I have my lighter meal.
Mm.
And so that's how I kind of eat throughout the day.
You know that's so funny is the way you're breaking this all down is starting to make sense because, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just flowing with what you're saying. For me to have healthy grass in the mornings, the grass needs to be watered first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
So that way the sun
6.
can get it into the system and it just feeds it and fuels it. And it also, from what I was even told by my person, it even helps the grass get rid of things that just need to be there.
Yeah, and it doesn't dry it out.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? That's the last thing you want. Dehydration is literally a state of emergency.
Oh my God.
So a lot of times when people got headache, when people feel hungry, really what they are is dehydrated.
Dehydrated.
Yeah.
Are you tired of feeling stuck in a job that no longer excites you? Dreaming of a career that not only challenges you, but always rewards you handsomely? Let's turn that dream into reality with Yellowtail Tech. Even if the tech world seems out of reach due to a lack of background or degree, we've got you covered. In just 6 months, Yellowtail Tech can transform you from zero to tech hero. That's right, ensuring you're not just job
So this
ready,
guy
but
who's
in
doing the
demand.
interview,
What's our secret? A world-class education delivered.
I seen him on my Dear Future Wifey podcast. There was a panel, and he was one of the single people on there.
They bring real
It was like a singles
experience
episode.
into the classroom, ensuring you learn not just the theory, but how it's applied in the tech world today. But we don't stop just there. With Yellowtail Tech, you'll earn certifications in cutting-edge
6
technologies
rows.
like AWS, making
Or
your
whatever it is. I
resume
think it was
stand
rows.
out. Plus, our
I hope I did
apprenticeship
4, y'all.
program
I feel like I
gives
did
you the
4.
hands-on
This is my
experience
last round of everything.
employers are looking
It just
for,
happened so quick.
ensuring you're not just ready to enter the tech field, but excel in it. And here's the best part. Our dedicated job search coaching is designed to help you land a lucrative job fast. I want you to say goodbye to dead-end positions and hello to fulfilling, well-paid career in technology. Are you ready to make that leap? I want you to visit anthonyoneil.com/yellowtail to learn more about how Yellowtail Tech can help you achieve your career dreams. Don't wait to start building a future you're excited about. Your tech career begins right now. Visit anthonyoneil.com/yellowtail. I want to ask you this question. There's another question I want to ask you because I heard about this drug that I hear a lot of people are using, and it's super expensive. And I'm seeing people who don't have the money or finding the money for that. And I'm going to talk about that because it's becoming popular. But your lifestyle,
10.
can you do it on a budget? Like, can you eat your way and it not be expensive?
If you don't eat junk food, see, if you go out and buy the vegan ice cream, which is like $12, and then you go out and buy whatever the burger is that's a vegan burger, again, expensive. Now, if you're eating, let's say a meal for me will be chickpeas and quinoa, okay?
That's a meal, bro?
No, I'm not finished.
Okay.
Chickpeas, quinoa, a salad, and my salad's got a lot in it.
Okay.
So I got arugula in there, I got,
But no dressing.
No, I use dressing, but I make my own dressing.
Oh.
So I may make a dressing with some tahini,
Okay.
a little bit of agave, add in some, like some peppers. Now I got a dressing.
Yes, sir.
Add in a little bit of oil, boom, that's my dressing. So I make my own dressing.
Okay.
Because most dressing have a lot of sugar in it.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? If you look on the side, you'll see it's a lot of sugar and a lot of unhealthy fat like canola oil.
I've seen canola oil.
See what I'm saying? So like, I don't want that inflammatory oil
Okay.
in my diet. So I make my own dressing. So I got a salad there.
Okay.
I may take some mushrooms, like some lion's mane mushrooms,
Yeah.
which when you cook those, they're more like a steak.
Wow.
Or I may take some oyster mushrooms,
Yeah.
which when you cook those, they're more like chicken.
Yeah.
And so like people always ask me like, well, if you're eating plant-based, why do you need to eat things that sound like, stuff I eat?
Yeah.
No, it's all about texture. And then most importantly, it's all about health.
Yes, sir.
Because the thing about mushrooms is that they're healthy for our bodies,
Okay.
as opposed to eating something that potentially has hormones in it,
Yeah.
that's been fed genetically modified soy and corn, which is not supposed to eat in the first place. And as a result, it's been sitting in this freezer for 2 or 3 years. We don't know how long. So my thing is like, I try to incorporate everything I need on that plate. I got some quinoa, I got some chickpeas, I got a salad, I got some mushrooms on there. I'm good to go. So
That's not expensive when I hear you say all this stuff. If you buy it in bulks, because you're not eating it every single day, but you probably eat that once or twice a week, though. Right?
So I buy a 25-pound bag of quinoa.
Okay.
I buy the same either 25 or 50 pound bag of chickpeas.
Yeah.
That's gonna last me a while. That 25-pound bag will probably cost me $100, but it will last me probably a year, after a year. So I think it's important for people to understand that, yes, when you're going to the supermarket and buying products, it's going to be expensive. But when you're buying your food fresh, it's a totally different budget.
I'll be real. I don't know if I can get to Dr. Bob's level, but I gotta get close to it.
Yes, and it really what it is I say add before you subtract.
Okay.
And what that means is start to add in healthy food.
Before subtracting the.
Yeah, because for a lot of people,
That's smart. A lot of people, they just want to just stop cold turkey, and that's when they end up failing. So yeah, I appreciate what he said. Like, so add in some healthy stuff. Keep doing what you're doing now, you know, but maybe add in having, I don't know, fruits in the morning, you know, or incorporating or walnuts or something throughout your day. Anyway, I appreciate what he said though, because again, me focusing on my wellness areas, one of those is my health, overall health. So just physical, meaning the things I'm putting into my body, moving every day. So yeah, being more mindful, trying to buy fresh fruit and vegetables and stuff like that, and including that more in my diet, and less processed food. Anyway, y'all, we done. I hope y'all have a great day. Do something positive for your mind, your body, your soul, and of course for someone else. What I'm going to do today for myself is take it easy. Just